And then, all right, and they came to the threshing floor Atad, which is beyond the Jordan River, and there mourned a great, very sore lamentation, made a mourning for his father 7 days. And when the inhabitants of the land, Canaanites, saw the mourning the floor Atad, they said, "This is a grievous mourning to Egyptians, wherefore the name was called Abiyah Mizraim beyond the Jordan." All right, so there you go. Joseph and the rest of the brother were mistaken for Egyptians. All right, because they some brown skinned people, just like this right here, man. All right. Like I said, it's a cut to you haters of the 12 tribe sign, all right? And this is how the Spanish paint. And these ain't no Hamites, all right, like that. It was his name? Yehudi. Isaiah, whatever his name is. Yehudi from FOP, man, all right? And they know Canaanites was prophesied to be canker and carried on slave ships and lose their identity, man. And be called Puerto Rican and etc. etc. All right. But you can see it right here, man. They have it. They look like, all right. Said pages of Drake manuscript depict many aspects of Alwak light. Illustration above shows the Alwak raised crops and meticulously kept gardens of several types of grain, growing amid a lush foliage of tall, fruit-bearing. Next one to skilled Alwak uses a bow and arrow to kill fish, although most of the common ways of harvesting the sea was with woven nets. All right, you can see what the habits look like, man. All right, the habits of the Caribbean islands. And you see right there, a pig, or Esau. They already pig Esau introducing to him, man. All right. And you can see these brown people right here going to this history book right here, African President Early America, all right? Basically, the Israelite President of America, right? Page 195 is tell you what it says. The Awas, also known as Caribis, possess a number of physical characteristics indicate African contacts, right? All right, but they originally looked like that, all right? It's already brown skin before they had contact with the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, all right, the Mandingos, all right? It said those who live near the coast, picture tell us, are of very dark brown, sometimes as dark as what is termed yellow Negro, but the straight, strong, black hair, small features, and well-proportioned limbs are peculiarities that never allow these Indians, all right, to be taken as Africans, right? All right, because they're not so-called Africans, all right? They're Israelites, all right? Israel's a peculiar people, man. All right. So it says right here, the handbook also again informs among certain individuals Arawak tribes is a wavy and frizzy hair is rather great, right? You can see right here the hair, man. Wavy and frizzy. See right here up close. All right. It's all of them still look like that today on the Puerto Rico. Go to Puerto Rico, man. They dark on that island, man. It's not what Esau tell you, man. And again, if you had to be light skinned of your father's bloodline, go back to the original Italian Alwaks, all right, of the island of Puerto Rico and other islands throughout. All right, except for Cuba and Dominican Republic. Cuba is Manasseh, Dominican Republic is Simeon, all right. But anyway, you can see what they look like, what they've been described, going to history books. All right, so this is what happened to them. They what? All right, what happened to them? Page, let me see. Yep, page 24 of this book, Africans and Native America by Jack D. Forrest. It was a good book that, really, the prophecy of Jeremiah 50:3, all right? North King, Southern King being pressed together, get sold into slavery, man, together in this book. All right, page 24, Jack D. Rose, so-called Native American Gadite, wrote this book. All right, so verse 24, it said, In any case, at least 3,000 Americans are known to have been shipped to Europe between 1493 and 1501. It's likely the total being possibly double. Yup, because we saw Dewey had the numbers. All right. And it's prophecy Deuteronomy 28, Deuteronomy 28, 68, Deuteronomy 28 and 48, Deuteronomy 28 and 64, man. All right. It says, like the total being possible double, most was sent to the Seville area where they seemed to show up in the slave markets as Negroes without a place of origin being mentioned. This is what Esau did, man. Dirty. All right. So he would label these Awas and Taino as Negroes, right? Negroes from West Africa, man. Why? Because they was dark brown skin, man. All right. Just like their Southern Kingdom brother in West Africa. All right. All right, so you know the proof's in the pudding, man. All right, the so-called Puerto Ricans, Latino, they're Israelites, man. Like I said, if you are the seed of men like this, all right, you going through the curses. All right, you're an Israelite, man. Regardless what you look like, man. All right, eat from some cake on turn. Some gonna be light skin, some gonna be dark skin, man. All right, let me see this. Now the artist who made this, say his name Diego Rivera. He knows the history, man. He's a Mexican artist. He knows the history. Or the people who see what they look like is a car, man. All right, before the atmosphere. All right, you can see it, man. This is a good book, man. All right, so Diego Rivera, he knows the history of his people, man. All right. Consider it artifact. It's something that's a lot. All right, you see it right here. You see them, some very dark, some very light. All right. Jeremiah 12. Now Israel's a speckled bird, man. All right, this is a car right here. Tijuana today, Mexico City. Esau tore down their ruins and built on top of New Mexico City. All right, see the laid the fringe and stuff. This is what the artist knows, man. He knows the history. Right here, this is when that's your full picture. This is when you showing what Esau putting Issachar in slavery. All right, and down in Mexico they show it, man. All right, this is about, it says another Diego Rivera views of Tijuana great market of Spanish according to Bernal Diaz had never beheld before any market is equal size organization varies variety of product goods. All right, but it's a full picture of this online. You can look it up. All right, you see right here, man, light brown, dark brown, and then what's another one? Hold on. Let's see. There's another mural. I want to show you all. I guess I hate when I can't find things. Yep, here you go right here, man. All right. See, I got very like a medium brown. Then over here you got real dark skin as a car. All right, you got the very light, man. All right, even before the atmosphere, man, you all was from the darkest dark to the lightest light, man. All right, it's real speckled bird, man. All right, you put Egyptian attire on these people, man. They'll look just like Egyptians, man. All right. You see you wearing that hat right there. All right, matter of fact. Let me get to that page in this book called The Book African Presence in America. see, I'm trying to get it for y'all. Just bear with me, y'all. Yep. See that hat? That conical hat? Right? Same as this right here. Same. No, it's not saying these the same people, but you see the same styles and everything. All right. And they wear that also in West Africa. Show me the same people, man. All right, down there. Exactly what is. Some of his cars look alike for the admixture, man. All right. So, all right. Alright, so that's it for now, you know. Alright, but alright. But shalom.